The New York Times says that San Felipe, which is about 20 miles away from where the earthquake happened, the New York Times says the extent of damage in San Felipe is not yet clear.
So yeah, we got a earthquake going on in Venezuela today. One in Japan, one in Venezuela, and one in California. So we're live streaming right now.
They're bringing in some sort of board to do something. Maybe to pry something. I have not yet heard a statement from the federal government of the U.S. yet. As I said before, obviously the U.S. has been very close to the Venezuelan government. Actually, you could argue it set up the current Venezuelan government, or at least, had an enormous say in what the current Venezuelan government looks like after arresting Maduro and taking him by force out of the country. I have not yet heard. As soon as I hear it, I will let you know. Maybe I missed it, but I have not seen a statement from the U.S. federal government yet about this. We'll see what they say and whether we're going to hear about U.S. aid going in and all that.
Don't worry, it's on this computer right here.
Delcy Rodriguez says she will shortly address Venezuelans. So she is the current leader of Venezuela after the U.S.
arrested right now.
Maduro. So acting president, Delcy Rodriguez, acting president, says she will address the nation soon about the earthquake. She said earthquake. It looks like it was 2 earthquakes, according to USGS.
Juan.
So again, Delcy Rodriguez will be speaking soon. Oh, I have a third. I believe I have another camera available here, but I think it's the same location, but I'll keep an eye on it here. Here, I'm going to show you a different shot. I'm going to switch shots for a minute. Hang on. There's another shot there. I assume this is all in the same building. That's my assumption. Where's the... I think this is all the same place.
Necesito para ti, hermanito, disculpa. Gracias, hermanito.
Forgot to mention we're also live on YouTube and Twitch. Forgot to mention to you guys. I have both chats up so I can see what you guys are talking about.
The U.S. Embassy in Caracas just posted an alert a few minutes ago. They say the U.S. Embassy is closely monitoring the aftermath of a magnitude 7.1 earthquake. Now, originally it was reported as a 7.1. USGS now says it was a 7.5 and 7.2 in close succession. The embassy says American citizens in Venezuela should monitor step.state.gov actions to take, avoid damaged areas, and do not enter damaged buildings. Monitor local media for updates. Seek secure shelter. I'm going to post in the chat now, and I posted it on my X account. Again, I'm posting a bunch of videos on my X account that I don't have the rights to show here. But my X account is linked at the top of the chat. You can go there and see a bunch of videos. I'm going to post one which is, I've seen this posted a couple places. AZ Intel posted it, and I've seen some other accounts I follow for Venezuela stuff posted. I can't confirm it. It appears to show someone driving in La Guaira, which is north of Caracas, and just shows a number of smaller buildings just destroyed. So I would not be surprised if it's legit video. I cannot guarantee it's legit, but I would not be surprised. Oh, I guess on YouTube, the X account, my X account is pinned at the bottom of the chat. I guess they now pin it at the bottom of the chat. Thanks for letting me know. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're in the chat, my X account is pinned at the bottom. Here's a different angle here. Different angle right there.
See if I can promote this on my Twitter/X account.
I don't know what's...
Mantente con el celular. ¿Cómo está la batería? ¿Dónde está el camión? No sé.
Yo voy al otro lado.
Mira,
Mira, si amarilla, por favor.
3 segundos.
The camera is moving. The camera is moving. Camera is moving. The camera is moving a little bit.
Los equipos.
There's another ambulance. I want to be careful here. They're taking... It's an ambulance, all right.
Señores, espacio, por favor.
Mira, comando, cadena ahí. Cadena.
It's up.
Did they find somebody? I don't know. Hopefully, they found a survivor.
Vale, quédate ahí. ¿Esa gente es la que te estorba? Mira.
Hope you guys can see me better. Trying to move stuff out of the way.
No todo está trabajando.
They sent a stretcher up there, I think. Hold on, I'll go to the other. Do they have somebody? I think maybe they have a survivor. I think they're bringing a survivor out. We're calling for silence. Unless it's a body. I mean, I'm not. I'll cut away if it's graphic. You know, obviously they might want silence if they're listening for people inside. That's another obvious reason they'd want silence. Okay, they're bringing somebody. They're carrying a stretcher. They have someone there. So they're putting the person into the ambulance. Let's wish that person the best. They just brought someone out. Was it a woman? I don't know.
Señores, de los vecinos presentes, ¿quién tiene un rato de botella? Como un rato de botella. Sí, lo comentamos. Sí.
Another ambulance coming in right now. Another ambulance. Maybe there's somebody else they found. Looks like another ambulance coming in.
Equipo, más atrás, por favor, más atrás. Aquí necesito más cadena, por favor.
Hacia atrás.
Allá que tienen que agarrar allá, más allá.
Sí, vente. China.
So if you recently joined us, about 3 hours ago, there were in a rapid succession, within a minute of each other, a 7.2 and a 7.5 earthquake, according to the USGS, that hit about 120 miles roughly to the west of Caracas. But as you can see, there are collapsed buildings in Caracas, which is over 100 miles away. A number of building collapses reported just north of Caracas in Guayra State. But very little information right now on places closer to the epicenter. The major city of Valencia, 1.6 million people, about 40 miles from the epicenter. Don't really have much information about there. There's another city of about 200,000 people, which is just 20 miles away from where the earthquake hit. And I have heard hardly anything about there, San Felipe. Or San Felipe. So bringing you updates, but multiple buildings collapsed, reported in Caracas. And we are bringing you live coverage from here, showing you different things, and I'll let you know when I can, when I get updates. And I really appreciate our moderators for helping out in the chats. And I'll keep bringing you the latest here. But just really devastating, and I worry that we haven't heard much from areas closer to the epicenter. So I hope we don't get a lot more bad news, but it certainly seems possible we're going to hear about a lot more devastation in Venezuela. Oh, look at this, another angle. Hold on, another angle. Another angle. Where is it? What's this? Now, where is this? Hold on. What angle is this? Now, that's the AFP camera. Now, what am I looking at there? Is that the same building from a different side? Is that the side of the building? I'm so confused. Or is that a different building? This is the AFP camera. I don't know if this is a different building. I don't know if it's the same. It might be the same, but I don't know. It looks a little different. Look at this. Look at the, yeah, that looks different, doesn't it? That looks like a different building. And, I mean, it's like the building is still standing technically, but you can see that there's levels of it down there. So that looks different to me than this. I may be wrong. Wow. Unbelievable. See if I can hit the brightness on this a little bit. Let's see. Make it a little brighter for you. That's a little brighter there. Look at this. Unbelievable. Maybe they're trying to get somebody out of there, but this is maybe there's somebody who's in there, who's trapped in there. They hope they can get them out. Just awful. So it looks like two different scenes here. That's the AP camera, and that's the AFP camera. The audio is from this camera right now. I can't make out what he's saying. My Spanish isn't that great. I'll keep listening. I think the baby might be near the camera. I don't think we were hearing the baby. I don't think we would hear the baby that clearly from the camera. Now look at this. Wow, unbelievable. I think this is a different building.
En el piso 3 hay un herido. Estoy hablando con ellos. Vamos a empezar en ese escombro.
Tres víctimas ahí arriba. En piso 3. Pendiente que estamos todavía extrayendo al lesionado de aquí.
No, pero vamos a decir comprar hacia aquel lado. Para
Uy,
allá.
la maleta. ¿Ah?
So again, two different sites we have. There's cameras, it looks like, from. That's the other one we were looking at before, which is awful, but I'm showing you some of this site now because we haven't really seen this until now. Look at this. Unreal. Guy's got his phone, using his phone to light up the, looks like he's using his phone to light up the inside. Yes, one of our viewers said risk of more collapse at any time too. This is dangerous for these workers, I assume. Here's that other scene. I believe that's a different scene, this one. Let's go back to this one for a second. They're like drilling. The audio is very different. Sorry, the audio is very different levels between the two. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Look, there's the other building. Look at that. Hold on. Hey guys, I'm going to rewind a second on this shot. Let me rewind about 10 seconds so you can see they were just showing the building. This is about 15 seconds ago here. This is the scene. This is the second scene. See, look at this. This is a different. That's a whole thing. It's a different thing. Look at this building. Unbelievable. That's where they're looking in this building. That's the other. That's clearly a different than the first place. Maybe it's right next to it or something, but you know. Let me go back to live on this one. All right, so wow, unbelievable. Let me just show that again real quick. Again, just so you can see. This. I hadn't seen this before. Right here. Look at that. Unbelievable. Yeah, maybe an apartment block. Fever Pitch has an apartment building. Yeah, I mean, it looks, or could be a huge apartment building complex there. All right, so now we're back at live here. But that's terrible. Now let's go back to the first place where they're drilling or something at the first place. Oh, sorry. This is really terrible. Sergio Novelli, who I follow, who is in Venezuela, he says that the mayor of Chacao, is Chacao in Venezuela? Yeah, Chacao is in Caracas, which is part of Caracas. The mayor of Chacao says that they have rescued 18 people from the collapse of the apartment of the building Petunia in Los Palos Grandes. I don't know which one that is. I don't know if this is it or another one. But in that one building, they rescued 18 living people. I don't know how many people were dead. Look at this here. Here is the other site there. Wow. I believe that's a different site. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Wow, terrible. So they're searching up there.
Mira por aquí.
He said, look, over there, over here.
Recién vivo en San Bernardino, cerca de la clínica Santa Ana. Sí, papá.
Hijo, ¿tiene la llave?
En los Palos Grandes, en San Mario. Hasta el
El Diario, which is a newspaper, they confirm. Isn't El Diario in Venezuela? Let me just make sure here. Just give me a moment. I need a moment. Yeah, El Diario, I think this is El Diario in Venezuela. Yes. They say, they confirm that the Hotel Edwards, which is north of Caracas in La Guaira, has collapsed. It's a modern looking, looks to me like about 10 stories. There's video of it just completely collapsed. And I will pull up the map here. Hotel Edwards. It's on the coast. So you can see here real quick. See, it says Hotel Edwards. It's on, there's a picture on the left. It's on the northern coast, north of Caracas, just a couple miles north of Caracas. That hotel apparently has completely collapsed. And El Diario just said that the video it saw showed that the hotel had collapsed. This is in Caracas, and this is just terrible. Some building with a large, looks like an apartment building, maybe, with enormous damage. And then there's this one as well. Again, it looks to me like two different buildings, so hold on. Then here is the scene over here. Unbelievable. go back to the other one.
No, pues lo llamó para él y le dijo que entonces él quería y le dijo que ayer me lo
Y la pasamos en cadena, la ambulancia está allá afuera.
Well, I mean, they might have somebody there. I'm not sure.
Conductor de la ambulancia.
Sácala, presenta. ¿Le agarraron la vida? Me tiene loco ya. Vamos a revisar. Sí, marico, la pintura. Sácala rápido. Libertador, sácala, que nos va a hacer la ambulancia.
They have somebody? What's he doing? I can't tell. Oh, looks like they found a survivor. I believe they might have a survivor. Incredible. Unbelievable. Incredible work by the rescuers. Blanket wrap. Wow. Incredible. The person looks like they're moving their hands. They're moving their hands, see? Wow. See, they have to, the ambulance is out there. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ya vuelvo.
Into the ambulance. Yeah, Los Gatos to Wilson says this is just one building.
Lenia Polinar. Tiene los sauces.
Person was moving their hands.
Sauces. Venga, mi jefe.
¿Qué más? No más nada.
Hang on.
Pero aquí no, esto tiene nada que ver con... No.
Now they won't let him back. They're not going to let the camera back in.
Muchas gracias.
Oh no, they are going to let the camera back in. The camera was there and went out. I thought they were going to let him back in. This I believe again is a different building than the original building we were looking at. Look at this. Look at this. I'm keeping an eye on this other building as well. This one here, I'm keeping an eye on. We've been watching that one before. That's that first building. Here, that's the other building. That's the other building. Look at this. So there's actually rescuers up there looking around this building. Unbelievable. We saw them pull a survivor out of this building about 5-10 minutes ago. Again, this building isn't even fully collapsed. Like, the bottom is standing, but it's basically collapsed, right? So how many buildings like this are there? Just awful. Thoughts with Venezuela. This is really terrible. And I'm guessing there's a bunch of buildings that we're only seeing this video from Caracas. This is over 100 miles away from the epicenter. So I'm pretty confident that there's significant damage closer to the epicenter as well. Let's go back for a second and look at the other site. Why am I getting two things? Hold on. I'm seeing two things. Oh, I know. This is a little louder here. Let me go back here for a second. Let's go back to the other
Cuando
camp.
llegue le pregunto a ver si tenemos uno extra por ahí.
Look at this. Wow.
The tabs you open here are also here.
I want to pause for all the ads too.
Choose Chrome to share tabs across devices.
Yeah, I want to pause this for all the ads. Yeah, I want to pause this for all the ads.
Every city has its secrets.
And this is one of them.
Unique
That's all when the
spaces.
ads are
I
over.
wish all my meetings were here.
Local flavors.
Try their house special. Smoke over Midtown. Cheers.
Great vibes.
Some secrets are meant to be shared.
The secret's out. Cambria Hotels.
Yeah, brand new, super efficient air conditioning system installed, and do not put a single penny down in the process. That's right, guys. Not only is this system going to keep your home perfectly cool, even in the 100+ degree summer heat, but right now, as we head into the summer months, we have an incredible offer going on. Get your new air conditioning system installed for $0 down with 0% interest financing. That means you can spread out the cost of that new system over time and not pay a single penny in interest. Click the link below if you'd like more information, and we will text you over the offer details.
The acting president, Delcy Rodriguez, said a little while ago she was going to speak, but I haven't heard anything from her. Yeah, about an hour ago, the only thing she posted on her X account, Delcy Rodriguez, about an hour ago, said she was going to speak shortly, but I'm not aware that she's spoken. That's it. Oh, she's speaking right now. Hold on, I'm seeing her. I see her on it. Okay, do I have this? It looks like she's speaking right now. Right now, but I don't. Hold on, I might have it. I have it. Hold on. Thank you for letting me know. Hold on. I'm going to get it on the screen for you. I'm getting it on the screen for you right now. There she is.
Esencial. Hemos activado toda la red de salud pública y privada del país, sobre todo en las zonas más afectadas, para atención de los heridos en este momento de gran sensibilidad para nuestra población y para quienes lamentablemente hayan sufrido pérdidas de un familiar. Extendemos nuestras condolencias inmediatas. De igual manera, queremos pedir la mayor colaboración de la población. Las viviendas que hayan sufrido graves afectaciones en su infraestructura deben ser evacuadas. En este momento que está desplegado el sistema de protección civil y el sistema de emergencia nacional, tal como lo informó el vicepresidente de Política y Seguridad, nosotros estamos en la obligación de hacer la evaluación de potenciales daños en la infraestructura de vivienda. Pedimos calma a nuestra población, pedimos unidad.
Asking for calm
de
and
esta
unity.
grave coyuntura, hemos decidido activar el Estado Mayor, que que estará compuesto por el vicepresidente sectorial Diosdado Cabello, el vicepresidente sectorial de Servicios y Obras Públicas Juan José Ramírez, el vicepresidente del área social Héctor Rodríguez, el vicepresidente de Economía Calixto Ortega, para en su conjunto atender y empezar a canalizar toda esta situación generada de estos 2 sismos seguidos que sufrió hoy nuestro país. De igual manera, he designado como autoridad única en este Estado Mayor para la contingencia al Mayor General de la Guardia Nacional Bolivariana, Mayor General Zulbarán, con amplia experiencia para atender situaciones críticas de esta naturaleza, y estamos en este momento declarando el estado de emergencia tal como lo
declaring a state
contempla
of
nuestra
emergency.
Constitución.
She's talking about some of the resources that are going to be
a los
put forward
gobiernos
for
del
this.
mundo que inmediatamente ocurrido estos sismos se comunicaron con Venezuela para ofrecer solidaridad y apoyo. Estados Unidos, Panamá, Qatar, Cuba,
Other countries have
Nicaragua,
offered support,
Turquía,
like the
Jordania,
US, Turkey,
Barbados,
Qatar, and other
Curazao,
countries.
Colombia, Reino Unido, Brasil, México, Organización de Naciones Unidas, ONU y organismos multilaterales financieros que ya se comunicaron por distintas vías con el gobierno venezolano para expresar su solidaridad con el pueblo de Venezuela. Quiero pedir a los médicos, enfermeras, a todo el personal de salud en su conjunto para que se dirijan a sus puestos de trabajo y podamos atender
She's telling all
a las
health
personas que
workers
están
should
ya
go to their
siendo
workplaces.
llevadas a las emergencias tanto de los hospitales como centros de salud privados. Quiero informar que el aeropuerto de Maiquetía se encuentra cerrado por graves daños a su infraestructura. También tenemos a disposición la herramienta del VENAP para que los ciudadanos, las ciudadanas que quieran reportar un familiar desaparecido o que quieran reportar.
We're going back to it.
Maximize your system performance
Okay, maybe not.
with products delivered fast to keep temps steady and
Sorry about
energy
that.
use
I'm trying
efficient.
to do something
Call
and I guess-
clickgranger.com or just
We're in the middle of her speech too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
There we
from
go.
what the part we heard, she was talking about how there's been loss of housing. She was saying you can count on the government to help out, those kind of things. And again, talked about a place people could report missing people online. And so we'll keep. Let me switch back. Look at this. Look at this other site here. Wow, look at that. This is a different building. Look at this. Again, about 4 hours ago,
Still
this
learning
happened.
how to
Two
live stream for that. everybody.
earthquakes, one right
Still
after
trying to
the
learn how
other,
to
within
live
about a minute of each other, a 7.2 and a 7.5. They hit about 120 miles west of Caracas. But as you can see, multiple collapsed buildings in Caracas and north of Caracas in La Guaira state. I haven't heard much from areas closer to the epicenter. I would assume it might be bad in those areas. In theory, maybe worse in those areas. The city of Valencia is about 1.6 million people, about 40 miles away from the epicenter. I don't really have reports from there. And there's other places even closer. So waiting to get other updates as well. This video is from Caracas, and it's, again, over 100 miles from the epicenter. And then look at the other location here. Hold on. There's some kind of piece. I don't know if that's a light they're setting up at the first scene. Maybe. But this is this other scene. It's just dark there. They don't have any machinery there right now. Well, the street is about 50 feet away, but they can't pull up stuff right there. So when they pulled out a survivor earlier, they had to walk him down to the street. But this is just a disaster. This is really terrible. Let me go back. Excuse me for a second.
Señor, por favor, déjeme la colaboración ahí en la acera. Yo entiendo que usted está trabajando, pero por favor.
Sorry for allowing this to.
What are they doing with this one? Yeah, it looks like lighting. One camera slightly behind the other. Turn the lights on.
El espacio de la ambulancia, liberen esa área de la ambulancia, por favor. Área libre, área libre, área libre.
Not sure how long I'm going to stream for, but...
Oh, look, hold on, look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this on AFP. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. Let me rewind that for a few seconds to show you what we just saw. This is about, I just rewound it about 20 seconds. Now, let me forward it now to live. Now it's live
trying
again.
something while I'm doing this.
Now they have some, I mean, this is just, I don't know, somebody says it's a parking lot, I don't know. Might be apartment building, I don't know what it is.
Okay, I think we're live. I think we're live again.
It's time to finally digitize those
Sorry about that.
shoeboxes
I'm
full of
trying to
memories.
test something.
Pack your wedding albums, home movies, slides, and more into the Ancestry Preserve Kit and send it to us so you can relive those memories with just a click.
Hopefully you can hear me. Wait for the ads to go by.
Guys, if you're still balding in 2026, what are you doing? There's an easy
Okay, it didn't
solution.
change.
It doesn't cost tens of thousands of dollars. It doesn't involve surgery or weird shampoos. It's a once-a-day chew through Hims. Finasteride and minoxidil, 2 ingredients to stop hair loss.
Wish I could skip these ads, but I can't. So it's like a browser source, so I can't really do anything with the ad.
No waiting rooms. Just answer
I was trying to do something, I guess
and
it...
ship straight to your door. If your hair is thinning, stop ignoring it. Start with Hims and take control today.
Window, yeah, that's it.
Looking to hire?
keeping an eye on what's
delivers
going on.
candidates with the right skills and experience fast. So fast that 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter
Still
get a
learning
quality
experience.
candidate
Still.
on day one. Try for free at
Settings.
ZipRecruiter.com.
Let's try that.
They have light up at the other location. They have put light up at the other location. Look at this. It is now lit.
There you go. Whoa.
It's now lit there.
Trying stuff out here, so just bear with me.
Oh, I think I can turn the I think I had the brightness up on one of these. Maybe I can get the brightness down on one of these.
Hold on a second. I don't know if I'm on the right. Okay. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm testing something. It's not gonna work, so let me get back to what I'm doing. Oh, we've been on here for like an hour. I just realized that. I ain't gonna be on here too long, so I'm just gonna...
Here is that other building here.
I'll test it when I'm done here.
Now this, I don't even know what we're looking
When I'm done
at.
live streaming, I'm
This
gonna
is the
test
one-
something out
This again looks like
for
a
the next
different
live stream.
scene. I just don't know. There's a mattress there. Not good. This is this huge structure. Look at this. This is this structure. See, there's a mattress there. Look at that. It is Eastern time there. It is 9:57, same time as Eastern time U.S.
I think the next time I live stream, I should be on Streamlabs. Probably not on OBS.
So there's a mattress there. They have shovels.
But we'll see what happens.
Got some water coming in. Let me go back to the other. I'm going to stay on this for a second. Hang on. Let's go back to. Hold on. Camera's moving. Camera is moving. The camera is moving. See where the camera is moving. Wow. Look at that.
What happened right there? I don't know what it does.
Looks like this part of the building just collapsed, right? Look at
Testing
this.
something on here. And then,
Unbelievable.
Chicos, por favor, una cadena acá para poder pasar cosas. La gente que pueda ayudar a cargar. Gente que pueda ayudar a cargar. Gente que pueda ayudar a cargar cadenas.
She's saying people that can help load or carry. Gente que puede ayudar que cargar. Maybe. They're calling for silence too. Let's go for a second back to the other scene here. Well, I'm going to stay on this for a second, actually. Here's the other scene. Look at this. Hang on, the camera's moving over here. This building is just collapsed. It is just awful. Look at that. Unbelievable. Person over there with a flashlight. Couple people with flashlights over there. Calling for quiet.
to cut it here.
Looks like numerous stories of this building. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, could be looks like 7 or 8 stories at least. If each of those is a story.
I'm about to cut it here for y'all. Yeah, I think we're gonna cut it here. Let's see, get rid of that.
I just need 1 minute.
And I'll make this bigger for you.
Give me about 1.
I think I still hear it. I don't know if it ever went away. Yeah, the live stream's still showing on my computer. Let me back up a little bit. I think we're gonna cut it here. Thank you guys for watching. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. There we go. You can see me now. There we go. Well, thank you for watching the live stream, and we will see you guys next time. Well, thank you for watching the live stream. The studio real quick, and we'll see ya. Bye. If it's gonna work or not. There we go.